Welcome back to John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick. A little matinee action here on Hump Day as the Wildcats. They've done a nice job getting over the hump of a tough stretch to start the season. They've been winning some games lately, and they will wrap up the regular season today against Alexandria Technical and Community College as they host the Legends at JR, a legendary field in its own right. Thanks for joining me today on B92.7 FM, streaming live in 1080 HD on KBMW News Live YouTube. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats. Starting with the visitors, Alexandria Tech 21-11 on the season. They are batting .323 as a team, getting on base at a .438 clip. .444 slug. They do have 12 homers on the season. Taking a look at the pitching numbers for Alexandria Tech, if we can find those on here. ERA sits just over 4 at 4.05. They're allowing about 1.5 base runners per inning. They have pitched one shutout this year. Opponents are hitting just .229 against the Legends. And for NDSCS this year, 12-24. But as I said, coming on as of late. We'll go over that schedule, recent results in just a minute. But they're 12-24 in the year, batting .259. That number has came up from the .230s. .369 on base percentage. Pitching numbers leave a lot to be desired. 9.03 ERA as the Mondak is a true sluggers conference, so they're just under 10 on the ERA, allowing 2 base runners per inning. They have also tossed one shutout this year. That was Ben Klaus, a one-hitter against Botno with 13 punch-outs. Batting average against, .313. So the formula for NDSCS today, just keep it rolling what they've been doing lately. We'll pop the game changer open quick and take a look at some of their most recent results here, as the Cats have done good against some tough competition lately. Their first ever sweep against Bismarck State College in the 5-year program history of NDSCS baseball, that came on Wednesday the 23rd. You'll want to go back and watch those games on our YouTube, as it's now B season here. I got to keep an eye up in the press box, but that was 8-3 versus Bismarck State in the opener. Wildcats controlled that one wire to wire. A 116-pitch complete game win from Dylan Geyser, who's back on the bump today for the 1 o'clock game. And then in the nightcap, they trailed 5-0, stormed back, highlighted by a Mason Almaris triple to the left center field fence, and they won that one 8-7. Nick Zock secured the save, worked around a 2-run homer, so not without some drama, but Nicky Zock has quietly secured 4 saves in a row. He's 4 for 4 in save opportunities this season, the lefty, hailing from right here in Wahpeton. Wildcats went on to beat Lake Region State 9-5 the very next day, Thursday the 24th, and then they dropped the nightcap 8-5. They lost to Williston, that Saturday, 5-1. Bounced back in the nightcap with a 7-6 win, so that was the last NDSCS win. Let's take a look at the box score. Cats versus Williston jumped ahead 3-0 in the opening frame, and they led 7-5 going into the 7th. Williston was able to scrape 1 run across, but again, Nick Zock slammed the door. He pitched the 7th inning, got the save, worked around 2 hits and a walk. He did get 2 Ks, so the strikeout stuff has been there for Nick, even though he's been hit around a little bit. That's what you need your closer to do. You need your closer to stay calm, cool, and collected and buckle down, and Nick Zock did that. Cooper Klosterman, the Wahpeton Post-20 alumni, he got credited for the win in that 7-6 game at Williston State. He pitched 2/3 of an inning, worked around 1 hit, did not issue a walk, did not strike anyone out, but he pitched a scoreless frame to get the win. Jack Davies got the start. He was serviceable, keeping the Cats in it. 5 1/3, 5 hits, 5 walks, a bit of an issue there, 2 Ks, but he was able to hold the Tetons to just 4 earned runs. So the Wildcats come in here with a dozen wins. Program record set last year, 16 wins when they went 16-25. Looking to pick up wins 13-14 today with a chance to break that record once they head into region playoffs in about a week and a half. And we hope to cover those too. We'll be in contact with the tournament manager. That's in St. Cloud, so not too far from my neck of the woods in Fergus Falls. Hope to make the trip and have Region 13 playoff coverage for you as the Cats barrel towards that. Let's take a quick break here on B92.7. When we come back, it's your starting lineups, and we'll hear a quick word from Wyndham Hotels, Red River Valley and Western Railroad, Cargill, McGow Construction, Bell Bank, Corner Drug, Bremer Bank, Smith Motors, and Comdell. Proud sponsors of the Wildcats here on B92.7 FM.
American by Wyndham, Baymont by Wyndham, and Travelodge by Wyndham are the preferred hotels of NDSCS Athletics. Coming to town for a game? Let me give you the address and phone numbers for all the hotels that got a big thumbs up from Willie Wildcat himself. American by Wyndham at 2029 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-8365. Baymont by Wyndham, 1800 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-5000. And Travelodge by Wyndham at 995 21st Avenue North, Wahpeton, 701-642-8731. Go Cats! Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers.
Welcome back to B92.7 FM, and welcome back to the beautiful John Randall Field. It's finally starting to green up out there. We got some much-needed rain. Infield looks nice. Some beach sand out there for the infielders. It should play well today. They still need to get the fence painted, as the batter's eye is green, the green monster in dead center field. The rest of the wall kind of looks like it's got a concrete finish to it. Let's take a look at the starting lineups here. With your visitors, Alexandria, the Legends. Leading off, wearing number 6, it's Connor Davis. He's playing second base. Jaden Drill, number 43, he is playing first base. Gabe Cabrera wears number 24. He's the designated hitter holding down the 3 spot. Caden Evers, number 18, he's catching. Hunter Brodina, Devils Lake product, wearing number 5, playing number 5 over at the hot corner third base. Isaac Heyman wearing number 8, playing number 8 in center field. Hosmer Ortiz Aponte wearing number 15. He's playing right. Cooper Dack, he is wearing number 2 and playing shortstop. Jack Majerus wearing number 7, playing number 7 as the outfield is going true to their numbers here. He's playing left field. And Steve Haber will be on the bump today wearing number 20. And for the Wildcats, here's how they'll go. Tori Ulick will lead off wearing number 4. He is playing center field as always. That is his pasture. Mason Almaris is wearing number 3, playing right field, the Kindred product. Max Heen, he has made his way up to the 3 spot in the order, and he's there to stay, number 24, playing left field. Skylar Fields, one of the RBI leaders on this team, wears number 5. He will designate hit. Ryan Lave, wearing number 2, playing first. Dawson Crow catching, wearing number 16. Trace King, playing shortstop, wearing number 9. Carter Maggio, he is playing second base today, and wearing number 15, Stanley Belaski, playing third, wearing 21, and Dylan Geyser, fresh off his 116-pitch complete game win, wearing number 7, towing the rubber. Let's pause for the national anthem on B92.7 FM.
McGough Construction is a proud supporter of Wildcat basketball. We are grateful for the numerous construction projects that we are managing in the region, including NDSCS's Precision Ag and Diesel Complex. Building for the next generation, we are committed to the community. Go Wildcats from McGough Construction.
We know switching your bank can take time, but what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name, or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds on average? When you bank with Bell, you get local customer service you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees. Make the switch to Bell Bank today. It's worth it. Visit www.bell.bank/new to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Corner Drug, our dedicated team works together with your medical providers to bring you the very best in pharmacy care. With our MedSync service, we synchronize your prescriptions so you can pick them up all at once, saving you time. Plus, with Health Pack medication packaging, we organize your medications into easy-to-use packets, helping you take the right dose at the right time. As a locally owned independent pharmacy, we care about our community and support NDSCS men's and ladies basketball. Go Cats! Corner Drug Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
All right, national anthem. It's in the books. Time to get America's pastime on the tracks today. NDSCS going to wrap up the regular season with a doubleheader against Alexandria Tech and Community College. The Wildcats welcome the Legends to the iconic John Randall Field. I'm Robert Wanick, B92.7, KBMW News Live YouTube, running 2 camera angles for you folks here in 1080 HD. One is focused on the batter and the pitcher, and the other one's got a wide angle of the field, a little bit cut off in the corners, but that's because there's giant steel poles here holding up this concourse, part of that huge renovation that Post 20 and the city of Wahpeton undertook several seasons ago. So we're getting ready to go with Dylan Geyser on the bump, and we'll take a look at some of the numbers here for Alexandria Technical and Community College. Again, another team with a winning record. NDSCS coming in here at 12-24, but they have been pretty hot lately, winning 4 of their last 6 games. For Alexandria Tech, the leadoff man, Connor Davis, leads the team in average, 419, 105 at-bats, 44 hits, 30 RBIs. So that also leads the team, not something you see every day out of the leadoff spot. 14 walks, just 7 Ks, getting on base almost 50% of the time. Jaden Drill will follow him up. He's hitting 390, 30 hits and 77 ABs. And Jaden Drill has 16 walks, 15 Ks, 16 RBIs. Gabe Cabrera hitting 299, 13 walks, 13 Ks, balanced with his ratio there. 23 RBIs, that's good enough for third on the team, tied with Devin Gutierrez. And the cleanup man will be Caden Evers. And Caden Evers is not showing up on the official stats here for Alexandria Tech. So Dylan Geyser, the righty, he'll get the call on the mound once again, a 116-pitch complete game against Mondac Conference juggernaut Bismarck State, his last time out. We'll take a look at Dylan's numbers here as soon as we get a chance. But it's all going to start off with Connor Davis. As Geyser will work out of the stretch. First pitch gets a swing and a miss, 0-1 count for Geyser. Time of first pitch today, 12:54 from JR. Geyser gets back on the bump, ready for the 0-1. That one is fouled back onto First Street. Quickly ahead, Dylan Geyser. Worked around some walks in his 116 pitch complete game, evident by the pitch count, but able to limit the damage in that one and come away with the win. Game time temp 65 today, and it feels like 65. Gotta love it. 0-2 drilled to center field. Torrey Ulick trailing back on it. He's got a beat, and he'll get there in plenty of time. Plant his feet, make the catch. 3 pitches, 1 down for Geyser and the Wildcats. That'll bring up Jaden Drill. Once again, Jaden Drill hitting a healthy 390 on the season, leads the team in on base, 490. Righty on lefty here. Number 2 hitter for Alexandria. Geyser gets him to line to center. Ulick's going to have to get over there, and he can't in time as that one tails a little bit away from him. We get a single on the first pitch by Drill. So the Legends have a runner on first with 1 down, top of the first on B92.7. Check this game out on KBMW News Live YouTube. We'll see if Dawson Crow behind the dish gets a chance to gun down a runner here to start things off as we take a look at Drill's stolen base numbers on the season. Just 2 steals on the season, so might be a small ball opportunity, or maybe they'll let Cabrera rip in the 3-hole. Cabrera takes a fastball that dots the outer half of the plate, 0-1. These teams split in their fall ball slate, so we could be in for a good one today. 0-1 by Cabrera, hit to center field. Ulick trailing over into left. He'll make the catch, not deep enough for a tag, so Geyser has 2 outs with 1 on here to start the game for NDSCS. 2 flyouts to Ulick as he's getting his legs stretched out early on. Again, tons of range, left, right, back, forward. He covers it all out there. That brings up Caden Evers wearing number 18. He'll be the backstop today for the Legends. Carter Maggio getting some run at second base today. The Keystone, not his usual territory. So we'll see if he gets any action early on. 0-1 to Evers, misses high. 1 game today on the stream, folks. I got to get ready for the JUCO product documentary premiere tonight at NDSCS. You're invited. It's free. 6:30 showing at the Bremer Bank Theater. That one in on the hands. Grounded foul, third base line. Evens the count at 1-1. Quite a few of the sophomores will be there from the football team that went 9-2 and won the MCAC championship. Some of them are, of course, back to Texas, back to Wisconsin. We'll also have some newcomers from 2025 in attendance. Is that one in the dirt? Nice job by Crow blocking it. Gets right over the top of it, knocks it straight down, and the count runs 2-1. 1 on, 2 down, top of the first inning at John Randall Field, NDSCS regular season finale on KBMW News Live YouTube. Guys are trying to work back in this count. Gets an offering on the outside pitch, can't connect, and we're all even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. Geyser with a chance to pick up his first K and send the Cats to the plate. Geyser working out of the stretch with Drill on first base. And he'll fire to Evers. That one fouled straight back. We'll run the 2-2 again. 6 o'clock doors tonight, folks, at the Bremer Bank Theater. That's inside the Harry and Ella Stern Cultural Center right here in Wahpeton at NDSCS. 2-2, 2 down, top of the first. Geyser fires a beautiful breaking ball. It freezes Evers, and that's going to do it for the first inning. He works around a single, 2 flyouts to Tori Ulick in center field, and a backward K for Dylan Geyser. And the Cats are coming to the plate, hoping to ride their late season momentum. Playoffs, folks, start in a week and a half, and this is a good prep against Alexandria Community and Tech, who the Cats split with in the fall slate. We'll be back in 60 seconds on B92.7. Today's games presented by Hotels by Wyndham.
American by Wyndham, Baymont by Wyndham, and Travelodge by Wyndham are the preferred hotels of NDSCS athletics. Coming to town for a game? Let me give you the address and phone numbers for all the hotels that got a big thumbs up from Willie Wildcat himself. American by Wyndham at 2029 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-8365. Baymont by Wyndham, 1800 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-5000. And Travelodge by Wyndham at 995 21st Avenue North, Wahpeton, 701-642-8731. Go Cats! Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. McGough Construction is a proud supporter of Wildcat basketball. We are grateful for the numerous construction projects that we are managing in the region, including NDSCS's Precision Ag and Diesel Complex. Building for the next generation, we are committed to the community. Go Wildcats from McGough Construction.
Ready to rock from John Randall Field as we head to the bottom of the first. Dylan Geyser gets a looking K to end the top half as Alexandria goes down quietly. 1 single, 2 flyouts, and a strikeout for the Legends. Coming to the plate for NDSCS, Tori Ulick, he's batting .379. He has seen that average come down from about .440, but still very, very good production at the top of the order. 36 runs scored, 38 steals. Both of those lead this NDSCS squad. The sophomore approaching 90 stolen bases in his 2-year career here at NDSCS, trying to get some momentum here as he's kind of slowed down a little bit. Not really a slump, but just back to kind of normal numbers. He was out of the world for a while. So it all starts with Tori Ulick, followed up by Mason Almaris, Max Heen, and Skylar Fields, should they get to the cleanup spot. It's Steve Haber on the mound for Alexandria. First pitch to the lefty, Ulick, on the way, high leg kick, and he'll find the outside corner, 0-1. Haber wearing number 20 today. As the righty works ahead. Takes a little bit off that pitch, but can't shave the outer half, and it's 1-1. He asks where it's at. Off the plate. Haber from Howard Lake, Minnesota. And the 1-1 looked to be maybe at the letters, but it's going to be a called strike, so Ulick's going to have to fight here down 1-2 in the count. Haber on the year, 1-0, 13.5 ERA, as Ulick fouls that one off his foot. Count will remain 1-2. Haber just 3 appearances, 4 2/3 innings, so not a big sample size for the freshman from Howard Lake. And he faces the dangerous Tori Ulick to start his afternoon. 1-2 to Ulick. He spoils that one back into the netting. A good job by the leadoff man, seeing some pitches here, giving the on-deck guy, Mason Almaris, a chance to kind of get his timing down, get a read on the break and the velo from Haber. 1-2 coming for the third time here. Ulick takes a breaking ball that crosses right over the belt for a ball, 2-2, and Haber was already turning around. He thought the catcher was throwing it around, but the count is now even at 2-2. That breaking ball in the outer half is missed twice, but not by much. Ulick hits the 2-2 to the first baseman. He'll scoop it up, touch the bag. 1 up, 1 down for the Cats. 5-3 on that putout, or excuse me, 3 unassisted on that putout. That brings up Mason Almaris. Almaris has been on a tear lately for the Wildcats as the first pitch nearly hits him 1-0. We'll get his numbers up for you. Almaris 3 doubles in the doubleheader at Lake Region State. He's up 2-0 as he takes that one neck high. Mason Almaris, the sophomore out of Kindred, 5'9" right fielder. Decent speed, a little bit of pop. He takes 3 straight balls. Almaris looking to be the first base runner of the game for the Cats. He's hitting .354 this year. He's driven in 22 and scored 30 times himself, stolen 14 bases. 3-0 to Almaris. Knee-high fastball, inner half, gets it across the plate. (3-1) on the way. Almaris checks his swing, and they're going to say he didn't go, although he most certainly did. So count is, that's going to be a walk to Almaris, as apparently first base ump's going to say he checked up, and Almaris is going to get a little Christmas gift there with a 5-pitch walk. That brings up Max Heen, second lefty. They'll go lefty, righty, lefty to start this ball game. Almaris with a 1-out walk. 14 steals on the season. Decent lead for Mason as Heen takes strike 1 outside corner. Couple good breakers so far from Haber, again just off the plate, outer half. Ground out by Ulick and a walk to Almaris brings us to the 3-man, Max Heen. They'll check Almaris at first, back easily, head first. It looked like Almaris might have got a piece of that baseball in that check swing too, but no foul ball, and they say he held off, and he's at first. Heen squares around to bunt. Third baseman coming up, way in. Heen pulls it back. Almaris goes. It's going to be close. Throw is high. Almaris goes feet first underneath it. 15th stolen bag of the season for Mason Almaris, and the Cats have 1 in scoring position. Heen takes that one out of the zone. Count is 1-1. Single could score Almaris here. 1 down in the bottom of the first. Haber takes his sweet time, delivers a breaking ball. This one right down the center of the plate, just drops off the face of the earth, and Heen swings well over the top of it. Count is 1-2, and Haber's got some good spin rate on his off speed so far. Heen just trying to stay alive here and move Almaris closer to scoring. Almaris on second after the steal. Haber delivers. Heen spoils that onto the tennis courts here at Chankapa Park. Open house going on right now at KBMW. Noon to 3 today. Stop in, get some refreshments, meet the staff. Our general manager, Aaron Tombarge, is in from Valley City. Our new sales associate, TJ Klein, in the building. 1-2 count to Heen. That one well outside. And, of course, your fan favorites, Bill Dablow. Turner Bloff is holding down the house. Heen doing a good job here, working back. Count is even, 2-2, 1 down. Alexandria looking for win number 25 on the year. As Heen, again, fouls that one off, just flips the bat at it to the first base side. We saw it from Ulick, laying off a couple of close pitches and also fouling one off, and now we see it from Heen, extending the AB, trying to get that pitch count of Haber up here in the first inning. Still just 1 down, 2 strikes here on Max Heen. And Haber, no pitch clock here, and he's taking advantage. Finally comes set. Takes a look at Almaris, takes another. He'll deliver. And Heen spits on that one in the dirt, and the count has run full. Waiting in the wings is Skylar Fields. Max Heen from Alexandria, North Dakota, has a full count here. Payoff pitch. Heen watches that one sail wide left. He'll trot down to first. Back-to-back walks for Steve Haber. Just his 5th inning of work on the season. A little bit of rust from Haber early on. 1 down, 2 on for the Cats. Brings up Skylar Fields. Skylar Fields, the righty, digs in. Haber steps onto the rubber. Comes set. Big hack there from Fields. He tips it back into the glove, and he was looking to do damage on the very first pitch he saw. Strike 1. Fields from Midlothian, Texas. All the way up north here, hitting .315 on the season. At one point, he was hitting about .240. Lays off the 0-1. It squirts away from the catcher. He's able to pick it up bare hand. Everybody stays put. On the season, 29 RBIs, 13 runs scored for Fields, as he's really been the bulk of the run production here in tandem with Ryan Lave, who is on deck. Pitch on the way to Fields. Gets a little jam job there on the inside off the handle, and the count is now 1-2. Fields 24 strikeouts on the year, so Haber with an opportunity here to pick up a big second out. Haber's curveball dives in the dirt, bounces off the catcher almost all the way back to the mound, but Haber can't get a handle on it. Both runners advance on the wild pitch. Runners on second and third, 1 down, and a sacrifice fly could score the first run of the ball game here at John Randall Field. Count is 2-2. Out of the windup. Fields hits that one hard to the right side, right on the right fielder. He'll haul it in. Almaris is going to tag. They'll throw behind the runner at second. That's a sacrifice fly for Skylar Fields. RBI number 30 on the season for Skylar. 2 down, runner on second base. That brings up Ryan Lave. Mason Almaris scoring for the Cats. 1-0, bottom 1. Streaming this game live, folks, on KBMW News Live YouTube. Hit that settings wheel. Switch it over to 1080 HD for best viewing. Lave, the righty, steps in. That pitch wayward again. Some control issues here from Haber, but still a chance to close the inning with just a 1-run deficit. Lave will step out briefly and get right back in, tap both sides of the plate. Ready to go here with a runner in scoring position. Nice fastball, clips the corner, trying to stay away from Lave, who's got some heavy power to the pull side. Haber comes set, working out of the stretch. He won't look to second. He'll slide step home, overthrows that one, leaves it outside. Count is now 2-1, 2 down. Ryan Lave from Bemidji, Minnesota. The sophomore hitting .276, 25 ribbies on his ledger. Chance to tack on here. Lave hits that one, gets underneath it, all over the second baseman. First baseman calls him off. Catch is made over there between first and second by Jaden Drill. That will end the inning, but the Cats score 1. Fields drives in Almaris with a sacrifice fly to right. A little bit of small ball gets things rolling today at JR. Game 1 of a doubleheader. Cats 1, Legends 0 as we head to the top of the second on B92.7. Reminder, folks, open house is going down right now. Stop in. Who doesn't love a good meat and cheese tray? There's some cookies there and refreshments as well. And the staff is in the building to show you some of the renovations we've made, revamped our offices, and just discuss what this new era of radio on I3G Media is about. I'm Robert Wanick at the I3G Sports Network, back in 60 seconds from John Randall Field.
Get your vehicle back on track with Smith Motors Fresh Start Tire Event. Buy 3, get 1 for $1 on select tires. Find a better price elsewhere within 30 days of purchase, and Smith Motors will refund the difference. Need shocks and struts? Get up to $80 in rebates, along with $40 in rebates on brake pads and brake rotors. Plus up to $40 in rates on TPMS sensors. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit smithmotors.com.
Take charge of your financial future with a proactive approach from Bremer Bank in Breckenridge. Did you know that Bremer offers more than just traditional banking services? We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions, or call 218-643-8721.
Geyser back on the mound for the Cats to start off the second inning here. First inning, pretty good. 12 pitches, 10 of them for strikes, so just beating the strike zone. He gave up a single, but he was able to get a backward K to end the top of the first. So top of the second here, after the Cats score on a sac fly, coming to the plate, it's Hunter Brodina, the Devils Lake product, third baseman. Geyser goes to the breaker, misses at the letters, 1-0. Geyser trying to make it back-to-back dubs on the mound. Complete game fashion last time out. That one misses high and away. Count is 2-0 to the 5-hitter Hunter Brodina. Coming up next, Isaac Heyman, and then Hosmer Ortiz-Aponte. Nice pitch on the outside corner. That gets Brodina leaning and looking all the way in. Count is 2-1. The 2-1 right at the bottom of the kneecaps, inside corner. Not much you can do with that. 2-2. As Geyser stares over the top of the mitt, he'll fire. That one fouled off to the left side. So Brodina lives to see another pitch here. Geyser trying to make it back-to-back Ks. Not a huge strikeout guy. Trying to change that narrative this afternoon. Geyser goes to the breaking ball, rolled over to second. Maggio with his first opportunity. Easy throw to first. One down. So Brodina grounds out on the 4-3. That brings up Isaac Heyman, the center fielder, number 8. Heyman will bat from the left side. Maggio playing back on the grass there, giving him plenty of room to range at second base. Not really used to playing there during the regular season, as Geyser misses upstairs. Heyman touches both sides of the plate with the barrel, and here comes the pitch. He'll take that one high as well. Count is 2-0. 1-0 top of the second for you folks just tuning in. Stop by KBMW from noon to 3 today. We got an open house going on Dakota Avenue. And that one just does hit the belt buckle. 2-1 from Geyser. And Geyser quickly back on the rubber. He must have a hot date tonight. He's ready to go. That one fouled up left side, giving chase. Everyone. And it's going to be hauled in by Max Heen, just out of camera view. Some good range there. As the Wildcats converged on that ball, Trace King, the shortstop, the left fielder, Heen, and the third baseman, Belaski, and Heen calls him off. It's an F7. 2 down. That brings up Hosmer Ortiz-Aponte, the right fielder, wearing number 15. I'm a one-man show up here, but I'll try to keep you up to date on the stats for some of these players on both squads. First ball skips in the dirt. Hosmer is from Puerto Rico, and he hits that one hard to the shortstop and through the hole. Second base side for a single. Ortiz-Aponte on the season hitting 303s, driven in 23, scored 26, and a little bit of speed as well with 9 steals. He's a 2-out base runner. That brings up Cooper Dack in the 8th spot. Jack Majerus will round out the lineup should they get there. 2 down here for Geyser. That last ball was stung right back up the middle out of the reach of the shortstop. They'll throw behind Ortiz Aponte. Nothing doing. Cooper Dack at the dish. That one misses at the eyes. Count is 1-0 to Dack. Coming up next inning, Lave, Crow, and King for the Cats. But first things first, trying to keep the Legends scoreless on the scoreboard. 2 down, runner on first. That one ankle high for a ball. Right idea, just couldn't get it up. And the count is 2-0. Guys are trying to avoid getting back to the top of the order. Cooper Davis, the RBI leader, with 30, the leadoff man. Like I said, very uncharacteristic for your leadoff man to be the RBI leader. You see Shohei Ohtani this year, about 30 runs scored, 7 homers. He only has 9 RBIs because he bats leadoff. That one hit to left field and deep. Heen is trailing at the warning track. Kiss it goodbye. A 2-run jack from Dack gives Alex Tech the lead. 2-1 Legends in the top of the second. We got a ball game here on B92.7. That one got out in a hurry. So Geyser gives up the bomb to Dack in the 8th spot, and he'll face the 9-man Jack Majerus with 2 down in the top of the second. Touch 'em all, Cooper Dack. We've seen a lot of home runs here at JR on the broadcast this year, just not a lot by the Wildcats, who have just 3 on the season. That was the 13th home run for the Legends as a team. So 2-run bomb from Cooper Dack, and that brings up the 8-man Jack Majerus. 2 down, bases empty, fresh start for Geyser. And he'll get a ground ball to short, left side. It's going to be a tough ranging play. Nice throw and a nice pick there. A little stretch to his left side. Play made by the NDSCS shortstop Trace King. Fires it over to the trusty Ryan Lave. And a 2-run bomb from Cooper Dack gives Alexandria a 2-1 lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds, bottom of the second inning, as the Wildcats look to wrestle the lead back on B92.7 and KBMW News Live YouTube.
American by Wyndham, Baymont by Wyndham, and Travelodge by Wyndham are the preferred hotels of NDSCS athletics. Coming to town for a game? Let me give you the address and phone numbers for all the hotels that got a big thumbs up from Willie Wildcat himself. American by Wyndham at 2029 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-8365. Baymont by Wyndham, 1800 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-5000. And Travelodge by Wyndham at 995 21st Avenue North, Wahpeton, 701-642-8731. Go Cats! Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. McGough Construction is a proud supporter of Wildcat basketball. We are grateful for the numerous construction projects that we are managing in the region, including NDSCS's Precision Ag and Diesel Complex. Building for the next generation, we are committed to the community. Go Wildcats from McGough Construction.
Welcome back after that Cooper Dack bomb to left field onto Jim Sturdivant football field. Puts Alexandria Tech up 2-1 over NDSCS. Bottom of the second, leading off is Dawson Crow. And the catcher swings at the first pitch, lines it into left field on a rope. Dawson Crow gets the party started. First pitch single. So Dawson Crow, a guy who doesn't have a great batting average, as we'll try to get the stats for you once again here. But he has been big in big spots. Great with runners in scoring position, and right there, serving as the leadoff man in this inning. Brings up Trace King. Crow hitting just 177 on the season, but 9 timely RBIs. He finds himself at first base. Trace King, who made that phenomenal play at shortstop, he'll step to the plate. King swings at the first pitch, high on the infield grass. First baseman underneath it for the catch. So 2 pitches, 2 hacks here from the Cats. That'll be a pop out to the first baseman. 1 down, Carter Maggio from Castleton, North Dakota at the plate. Last catch made by Jaden Drill. Looked like he was going for some sweeper action there. It just didn't break quite enough. It actually brushes Maggio off the plate. 1-0. On the way to Maggio, jams him. He'll follow it back into the mitt. Count is now 1-1. JUCO product, NDSCS football premiere. The documentary tonight, 6:30, Bremer Bank Theater at NDSCS. It's free. Come on over and watch the Wildcats season all over again. Maggio saws that one back into the netting right off the top of the barrel. Did not miss that pitch by much, and the count has now run 1-2. 1 down, Crow on first base. Not a threat to steal. So Maggio, he's going to have to be quick if he beats it into the ground to avoid the inning-ending double play. Check swing, tapper down the first base side, and it is going to roll foul. First baseman, a good job there, seeing if he could get a John Randall bounce back into fair territory, but it just rides the line, and Maggio will get another go here. Kind of gestures over to the dugout, telling him what he saw there. He steps back in with a 2-strike count. Facing Haber, Steve Haber, the righty. Slide step home, misses up the ladder. Count is now 2 balls, 2 strikes. We've seen the Cats do this a lot. Get down 0-2, 1-2, at least even the count, and a couple full counts as well. 2 walks already by Haber. Looking to avoid losing the batter here. And he nearly hits him. It actually goes behind him to the backstop, so Crow doesn't need to steal a base. He'll scamper to second on the second wild pitch by Haber in his mini innings. So Maggio has run this count full with 1 down. Crow at second base, Maggio at the plate. Haber comes set. Glove rest belt high. A little bit of leg rock. He'll fire. Maggio hits that one sky high. Infield grass again. Everybody coming in. Shortstop making a very vocal call for it, and he'll catch it right behind the mound. So 2 down for the Cats. Runner on second. Catch made by Cooper Dack. Once again, it was a Dack home run. Straightaway left field. On a line. Heen could just turn it in Meyer, and that's a 2-1 lead for the Legends. Wildcats trying to tie it up here in the 9 hole. Stanley Belaski, who's also been a pretty timely hitter, putting bat on ball when it counts. Beautiful fastball outside corner, strike 1. Haber so far in this one, 39 pitches, 22 strikes. Gave up a run on a sac fly by Fields. That one up and in on the hands. Count is 1-1 to Belaski, who's at times been an extension of the leadoff spot, trying to roll this lineup card around. Torrey Ulick on deck. He's 0 for 1. Pitch on the way to Belaski. Fouls that one off the end cap into the netting. Belaski hitting .208 on the year, 8 RBIs, 8 runs, 4 steals. Freshman out of Kindred. One-two count, 2 down. Crow sitting on second base for the Wildcats. Belaski trying to extend this inning. Belaski hits it to the right side through the hole. Right fielder playing shallow, so Crow will just round and hold up at third. Gets the stop sign from Jake Ulick. And the Cats have runners on the corners for Torrey Ulick, trying to get out of a little mini slump here. He's seen his average drop 70 points in the last couple weeks. But on the season, coming into today at 379. So Belaski gets the Cats back to the top of the order, and it will be the lefty out of Wahpeton, Torrey Ulick, with a chance to tie things up. Ulick takes the first pitch off the plate. Ulick does not strike out a lot. Very disciplined at the plate. 16 Ks this year, 30 walks. In his career, 52 walks. 42 Ks. He's a career 408 hitter. Ulick, inside-out swing on the inside pitch. Long chase towards the fence in left. Running out of real estate. Foul ball. Good pursuit there in left field by Jack Majerus. I think he got just a bit scared of the chain link. He pulled up, let it drop, foul. And that one carried a little bit. Inside pitch that Ulick looking to pull, but he got a little bit behind it. Ended up going inside out, pretty deep down the left field line. And the count is now 1-1 to Torrey. As they'll get a new baseball in. A little bit of pause in action. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Cats trailing 2-1 in the bottom of the second here at John Randall Field. Ulick at the dish. Ulick swings inside out that one again, and he's had a little bit of trouble here in our last couple broadcasts getting stuff to the right side. He's got good contact to all fields, but of course his pop as a lefty comes to the right field side. 2 foul balls to the left already on pitches that were on the inner half of the plate. As Ulick looking to square one up here. Count is 1-2, 2 down. Breaking ball almost got him window shopping, but it's just inches off the plate. And 3 times to Ulick, that breaking ball just hasn't had the bend to hit the black. And the count is now 2-2. Deuces wild. Second inning, 2-1. Runners on the corners. Top of the order for the Cats. Ulick once again flips it inside out to the left side. Foul. Just a bit of trouble getting the barrel on those inside fastballs from Haber. As Ulick takes a moment to collect himself, taps his cleat with the bat, and he's ready to go. Ulick rolls that one through the hole on the right side, does a job, and that will tie the game. Runner's going to try to get to third. Throw is on the money. The tag is low. Tag missed him, and then he came up and got him in the chest. They're going to call him out anyways. He's going to pause for a second and look at his third base coach, but it looked like the third baseman missed the tag. It's not going to matter. That's going to end the second inning, but Torrey Ulick ties it, just does what he has to. Wide open spaces on the right side of the infield, rolls one over past the second baseman, and we're all tied at 2 through 2 on B92.7. Torrey Ulick gets his 15th RBI of the season to drive in Dawson Crow. We'll be back with the top of the third in about 60 seconds. All tied up. Alexandria and NDSCS regular season finale today. Doubleheader action between the Cats and the Legends on B92.7 FM.
Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton would like to wish all of the student athletes the best of luck in tonight's games. If you or someone you know is looking for a new career, Comdell Innovation is here. Comdell is looking to hire machinists and tool fabrication technicians. Head to comdellinnovation.com and click Job Opportunities to apply. That's Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, wishing the best of luck to students and coaches in tonight's game.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track since 1987. Red River and Valley Western handles shipping, freight car repair, and storage options as well. They take pride in assisting the development of local communities on a multitude of different levels. And they are also hiring. Call 701-642-8257 to apply. That's 701-642-8257. Or go to rrvw.net to learn more. Good luck to the Wildcats in tonight's game.
Ready for the top of the third inning here as Torrey Ulick knots this one up at 2 with a single to the right side, scoring Dawson Crow. And Haber back out on the mound. Or excuse me, Geyser back out on the mound. Breaking ball, a little bit too much 12-6 action on it. It's low, 1-0. Connor Davis at the top of the order here. A fly out to Torrey Ulick, pretty deep center his first time. He'll ground this to short. Candy hop, face high, throw is high, and it's going to pull Lave off the bag. So that'll be an E6. And the leadoff man is on for Alexandria. Not an ideal start here. That brings up Jaden Drill, who singled his first time up. As we'll take a look at Davis, I believe only had 2 steals on the season coming into this one. Again, kind of an anomaly at the leadoff spot. 30 RBIs, he's got 7 steals. So a little bit of a running threat here. They'll throw behind him, and that one high, but Lave with some good hop to snag it. Steve Haber so far, 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 of them earned, 2 walks, yet to punch out a Wildcat. And for Geyser on the mound right now, as he misses down low. Geyser in this one, 2 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned, 1 K, has not walked a batter. He's found the strike zone with 21 of his 32 pitches. Davis on first, drill at the plate, nobody down here in the top of the 3rd. Nice block there by Crow as he's getting to work, putting his hard hat on early. Such a good defensive catcher from Alabama. One of 11 sophomores on this NDSCS team trying to threaten last year's program wins record of 16. They've got a dozen wins on the season. That one misses up high. The hands started to go for drill, but he's able to lay off. Tempted at the high cheddar, but instead the count runs to 3-0. Guys are in serious trouble here. And the 3-0, he gets the green light and rips it to right field. Runner goes hard around second base. Throw's going to come all the way through. It's a strong one. And good job there by Belaski as it skips before the bag and he knocks it down. That's going to keep the runner at first. Excellent base running by Davis as they put on like a 3-0 hit and run there. Davis got a good secondary lead, and Jaden Drill, surprised the Cats, drills it down the first base line. So an E6 and a single. And Alexandria's got runners on the corners with nobody down. Gabe Cabrera coming up. He hit a line drive to Tori Ulick in the first inning. That was caught. First pitch climbs the ladder, 1-0. Good game going on here at John Randall Field. You folks can watch it on KBMW News Live YouTube, 1080 HD, 2 camera angles for you, Wildcat baseball. And another excellent block by Crow as he had to slide over to his right there, doing his best Marc-Andre Fleury impersonation. As the Minnesota Wild are down 3-2 in the series, they're really giving the Las Vegas Knights a fight. Lost in overtime last time out. Pitch on the way, elevated for a ball, and another 3-0 count here. We'll see if they roll the green light again. I doubt it, with a bases loaded opportunity, should they walk. And they do. Back-to-back 3-0 singles. How about that from the Legends? That's going to give them a 3-2 lead. It's not every day you see that. They didn't come here to knit. Back-to-back RBIs on 3-0 counts for Alex Tech. 3-2 Legends. Figured they'd get a get-me-over fastball, and they jumped all over it as Cabrera drives in Connor Davis and moves Jaden Drill to second base. Curveball breaks too low. Good hop there by Dawson Crow to pick it up. And Jaden Drill had no interest in advancing from second base there. Evers struck out looking to end the first inning. And guys are all over the place in his third inning. .41 pitches now for Dylan Geyser. Just trying to grab an out here. Keep this game close as Alexandria has taken a 3-2 lead in the top of the third. And he'll miss upstairs, and it is 3-0, folks, for the third straight time. The last 2 batters have drilled 3-0 singles. And we'll see if Evers does it again. Might be the first time in baseball history if they can get 3 singles in a row on 3-0 counts. Jack Junker and Dawson Crow are going to want to talk it over. Maybe not throw a fastball right down Broadway here with Alexandria more than content with taking their chances with the bat. We'll take a quick break here. B92.7 back in 30 seconds from JR.
Get your vehicle back on track with Smith Motors Fresh Start Tire Event. Buy 3, get 1 for $1 on select tires. Find a better price elsewhere within 30 days of purchase, and Smith Motors will refund the difference. Need shocks and struts? Get up to $80 in rebates, along with $40 in rebates on brake pads and brake rotors. Plus, up to $40 in rates on TPMS sensors. Small town friendly, big town deals. Smith Motors, your certified Chevy and GMC dealership in Wahpeton. Visit smithmotors.com.
3 straight 3-0 counts here for Geyser. The last 2 have resulted in singles. He'll do it again to Caden Evers. And that one well off the plate. Ball 4, bases juiced, none down in the 3rd inning here for Alexandria. So Evers walks on 4 pitches. And Hunter Brodina, the lefty, comes up. Geyser trying to throw his first strike in 4 batters. Hunter Brodina out of Devils Lake, North Dakota. Hitting 197 on the season. Could be a good spot here, and he hits that one to center. Coming in hot is Tori Ulick. It's going to drop, and they won't get the force. Good base running by Alexandria. That's going to go in the book as an RBI single off the bat of Hunter Brodina, a Texas leaguer that drops in between King and Ulick. 4-2, Alexandria. Cats have a little comeback flair in their bag. We've had multiple comeback wins by NDSCS on the stream so far this year. Coming to the plate now, it's Isaac Heyman. Heyman swings at the first pitch, flies that to left center. Ulick ranges over. That'll be a sacrifice fly. Ulick will fire to third base and hold the runner at second. It's off the mark, bounces off Belaski. Runner's going to get a late break. He'll put on the brakes and head back to second base. So an RBI sac fly off the bat of Heyman for the first out of the inning. 5-2 Alexandria. You got to give Alexandria credit. They're not getting a lot of strikes here in this inning, but they are unleashing on anything that's over the plate. Runners on first and second. It's Evers on second base. Brodina on first as Hosmer Ortiz Aponte, the product from Puerto Rico, steps in. Takes ball 1 high. Second pitch handcuffs him on the inside corner. He's going to grit his teeth a little bit. That was a good pitch that came in under the hands and caught the corner. Count is 1-1, and we'll see if Geyser can build off that location. Struggling to find the zone here in the 3rd. 1-1, he goes back inside, but this one rises high, and the count is 2-1. Big spot here for Geyser. Trying to pick up the second out of the 3rd inning with the Cats still in this one, trailing 5-2. Inside pitch, and Hosmer Ortiz was looking over at the swimming pool. Pulled his head on that one, trying to leave the building. Fouls it off. So the first 2-strike count of the inning for Geyser, it's 2-2 with 1 down. We'll see if he can get some sink action on his pitch here and maybe induce a double play. Wide open hole on the left side with King playing yo-yo with the runner on second base. Breaking ball, he's able to wait back and spoil it. Fouls it down the right field line. Geyser just unable to sneak anything past the Legends in this inning. Again, a pair of 3-0 singles got this started. It was 2-2 entering the frame. It's 5-2. Hosmer Ortiz watches that one dive into the dirt. Good block by Crow. He's already got 4 blocks back there today. Count is full. 4th 3-ball count of the inning. Geyser's got to go here. He's got a challenge. Ortiz Aponte. Outer half of the plate, gets it off the end of the bat, giving chase is Lave, and he'll catch it right over by the Legends dugout. Great range by Lave. He loses the lid and catches it right in front of the dugout fence. 2 down. That brings up Cooper Dack, who hit a 2-run home run his first appearance in the 2nd inning. That gave Alexandria a 2-1 lead, NDSCS tied it up on an RBI single by Tori Ulick in the bottom half. And Dak takes a fastball over the heart of the plate, 0-1. For the first time in this inning, Geyser will have a chance to work ahead in the count. Geyser up to 54 pitches, 30 strikes. He's given up 6 hits and a walk. Breaking ball skips about 3 feet in front of the plate, but there's Dawson Crow. Like a gladiator, wears it right off the chest plate. Keeps it out front. Geyser comes set. 2 runners on, 2 down. Cats trailing by 3 in the top of the third. Geyser fires, nearly hits the elbow, misses inside. 2-1 count. Geyser finds himself behind again. On deck is Jack Majerus. In the hole, leadoff man, Connor Davis. Strike 2 from Geyser. We saw Geyser end the first with a punch-out. That's his only one of the game. This would be an ideal time for strikeout number 2. Geyser comes set. Fires. Off the end of the bat, right field line. It's going to be a long run for Almaris. And that one, luckily for the Cats, is going to trail foul. That would have surely scored 2 runs and opened the game. But it's a foul ball, and it's 5-2 Alexandria. Geyser will go back to work here as Almaris takes his long trot back to right field. Count is 2-2. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. 5-2 Alexandria. Geyser trying to get out of a jam. Geyser will get a pop fly to shortstop. King drifting back. Heen coming in. Heen calls him off, makes the catch. So Alexandria tacks on 3 runs, swinging freely. 3-0 in the count. Didn't matter. They got the green light, and they hit 2 singles on 3-0. They also used a walk and a sac fly. It's 5-2 after 2.5. B92.7. Wildcats going to try to get at least 1 back here in the bottom half. Got a long day ahead of us, a doubleheader, but we'll only carry game 1 because I got to get ready for tonight's documentary premiere at NDSCS. JUCO Product football documentary that's showing at 6:30. It's free, so come on over to Bremer Bank Theater and watch some of the biggest games of the year for NDSCS. Hear from Coach Isendorf and a couple of the Wildcat players as part of that documentary process. It's about an hour and 20 minutes long, so Wednesday night, church night, no high school sports. Bring the kiddos over. JUCO Product premieres at 6:30 tonight, NDSCS. Back in 30 seconds, Alexandria 5, NDSCS 2 as we head to the bottom of the third.
We know switching your bank can take time, but what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name, or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds on average? When you bank with Bell, you get local customer service you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees. Make the switch to Bell Bank today. It's worth it. Visit www.bell.bank/new to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Corner Drug, our dedicated team works together with your medical providers to bring you the very best in pharmacy care. With our MedSync service, we synchronize your prescriptions so you can pick them up all at once, saving you time. Plus, with Health Pack medication packaging, we organize your medications into easy-to-use packets, helping you take the right dose at the right time. As a locally owned independent pharmacy, we care about our community and support NDSCS men's and ladies basketball. Go Cats! Corner Drug Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Bottom of the third inning at John Randall Field, and the Wildcats, they've been here before, looking to claw their way back, a 5-2 deficit after the Legends score 3 runs in the top half. It starts with Mason Almaris. A little bit of pause there in the windup from Haber, and he'll fire a strike outside corner. Almaris comes to the plate. Ulick RBI single last inning. The runner cut down at third. 0-1 to Almaris. Hits that one right up the middle. Look what I found. Haber fires to first, easy out. 2-pitch out of the number 2 man, Almaris. Brings up Max Heen. He walked, got as far as second base his first time up. In that play at third base last inning, I thought the tag was low on the ground and came back up, but Art Grakow had a good view, and he said he thought he got him, and Art's seen a few more baseball games than me in his day, so we'll definitely go with that. Pitch is outside to Heen, 1-0 count. Just one error in the game so far. That coming on Trace King, the shortstop of NDSCS, as we've had a good, clean game. Heen, the lefty, flips that one to the left side, foul. And Haber's been able to get these lefties, Ulick and Heen, jammed by running that four-seamer inside. They haven't been able to get the bat head out front. Although Ulick was able to extend the count and finally roll one through for an RBI. Pitch on the way to Heen. Off-speed pitch misses well outside. And the count is now 2-1. So Heen walked his first time. Looking to do it again, as it all starts with base runners. Doesn't matter how you do it. And Heen will watch a fastball sail across the letters. NDSCS folks wearing white jerseys and pants today. Black pinstripes. Red numbers and letters. NDSCS on the chest plate. As that one nearly hits Heen. Ball 4. So back-to-back walks for Heen to start his day. Cats have a one-out base runner in the third. They trail 5-2. Skylar Fields, who generated his 30th RBI of the season with a sacrifice fly back in the first inning. He comes to the plate. Runs scored today so far for the Cats, Mason Almaris and Dawson Crow. They are responsible for the 2 runs. Heen on first, Fields at the plate. Fields, again, takes a big hack at the first pitch, a mile high over towards first base, drifting towards the infield grass, and hauled in for the second out of the inning by Jaden Drill. That brings up Ryan Lave, 0 for 1 today for Lave. And the Cats, they don't steal a lot of bases, but you wonder, do you want to send Heen here with 2 down, get him 90 feet closer for the hot-hitting Ryan Lave? Curveball, no side-to-side action on that off-speed, so it had some good bend, but it stayed inside, right on the chalk of that righty batter's box, 1-0. Haber fires. He does get that one to bend over, 1-1, so he goes back-to-back breakers to Lave, trying not to let the number 5 hitter hurt him here, but Crow coming up next, singled on the first pitch, his first time. And that one looked just as good as the last one. It works its way all the way off the plate, though, inside out. And the count is now 2-1. Hitter's count here for Ryan Lave. Let's see if he gets something to jump on. A little bit of zip on that fastball there from Haber as he rears back, fires a dot. Outside corner, knee high. Count is 2-2. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. Bottom 3. Runner on first for the Cats. It's Lave at the plate. And Lave starts his swing and it nearly hits him in the mouthpiece. Looked like he was going to get a high fastball to jump on, but it just ran up in on him, and he barely got out of the way. Count is now full. Runner will be moving with the pitch. Heen goes. Lave fouls it off the catcher's mask. We'll do it again. Big spot here for Haber and Alexandria as they have given him a 5-2 lead. Chance to work a scoreless inning here. Haber so far, 62 pitches, 3 walks, no strikeouts, but he's got the job done. Payoff pitch, 2 down, runner in motion. Here comes Haber. Curveball, hit hard. Center fielder all over it, and Ryan Lave got bat on ball. Right swing, wrong spot. That will end the inning, and it is 5-3 Alexandria. As we head to the top of the 4th inning, Wildcats will trot back out. Dylan Geyser will let you know if there's action in the bullpen. B92.7 FM, Alexandria leads by 3. Doubleheader action here, and it's going to be Skylar Blado on the mound, it looks like. So Skylar Blado, the Wahpeton product, will come on in relief of Dylan Geyser. Geyser's afternoon is done here. He goes 3 innings, scatters 6 hits as they jumped all over him. Just walked one, only struck out one, 4 earned runs, 5 runs total for Geyser. 59 pitches, 33 in the strike zone, and Skylar Blado will try to eat up some innings here in relief and keep the Wildcats within striking distance. We'll be back with the 4th inning on B92.7 and KBMW News Live YouTube.
Take charge of your financial future with a proactive approach from Bremer Bank in Breckenridge. Did you know that Bremer offers more than just traditional banking services? We also offer investment, wealth management, and insurance services for all of your financial needs. Bremer can help you plan for your future and protect what matters most. The professionals at Bremer are ready to help you think ahead. Stop by Bremer today to learn more about our comprehensive financial solutions or call 218-643-8721.
Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton would like to wish all of the student athletes the best of luck in tonight's games. If you or someone you know is looking for a new career, Comdell Innovation is here. Comdell is looking to hire machinists and tool fabrication technicians. Head to ComdellInnovation.com and click Job Opportunities to apply. That's Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, wishing the best of luck to students and coaches in tonight's game.
Wildcats pulled the plug on Dylan Geyser this afternoon after 3 innings, and they'll go into the bullpen and call on Skylar Blado, the Wahpeton Post-20 state champion. 4 for 4 in save opportunities his senior season of Legion. Just 3 innings of work this spring for NDSCS. So we'll see how far he can go here as he steps on the mound, trailing 5-2 to Alexandria. First pitch is fouled over the press box, and Blado gets ahead quickly. He'll face 9-1-2 Majerus Davis drill. Overthrows the 0-1 outside. Nearly a nice backhand pick by Crow. Count is 1-1. Dawson Crow, he's been working hard back there today. Lots of balls in the dirt. 1-1 on the way. That one hit hard to left field. It's going to be right on Heen as he ranges over. Sneaky range as he actually covered about 20 yards there, but he got a great jump on the baseball, and Blado retires the 9-man Majerus on just 3 pitches. 1 down, back to the top of the order, Connor Davis. Hit a deep fly ball to center, tracked down by Tori Ulick in the first, and he reached on an error by Trace King at shortstop in the third, came around to score. He'll take strike 1 as Blado takes a bit of velocity off, gets it over the plate, and Davis must have thought that one was high as he glares back at the home plate ump. 0-1 count. Blado into his windup. Another breaker, and that one coming from another continent. Serious snap on that breaking ball. 0-2 count here for Skylar Blado. Blado goes outside, look maybe like a cutter, a slider maybe, as it dances away. Count is 1-2. Blado, some sweet chin music, nearly hits the leadoff man, and the count is now 2-2. So back-to-back breaking balls got Davis looking, but Blado trying to find that put-away pitch. Just misses with the heater, inner half. Count is full, can't get the call. 1 down here, a fly out to left, top of the 4th, 5-2 Alexandria. Little tapper, left side, foul. So good job there by Davis, just staying alive. And a lucky break there for the Cats, because if that one hugs the line, Davis probably gets to first. Count is full. Skylar Blado, the righty, freshman out of Wahpeton. That one hit to center field. Tori Ulick gets turned around. He's going to just go to find the track, and that one is over the green monster. Talk about a power swing as Davis hits that one dead center over the extended wall. 6-2 Alexandria. Second home run of the day for the Legends, as the leadoff man showing exactly why he leads this team in RBIs. 31st RBI of the season for Davis. And that's just been the one issue for the Cats this year. No power production in the home run department. It makes it hard to play from behind, but they've done it before. So if you're a Wildcat fan, cross your fingers for some comeback action. It's only the top of the fourth. So Blado misses down low. Home runs today by Dak and Davis. Dak with a 2-run shot, Davis with a solo. One down for Jaden Drill in the 2-hole, 1-0 count. Another nice breaking ball. That one clips the outside corner. Count is 1-1. Blado's had the off-speed stuff cooking early on. He'll go right back to it, gets a roller to first, snagged just inside the line by Ryan Lave as he was kind of waiting to see if that thing went over the bag. It did. It traveled right over the top of the base. 2 down. Another unassisted putout for Ryan Lave, who is a Gold Glover over there at first base. Just throw it in the neighborhood, he'll get you covered. Like a good neighbor, Ryan Lave is there. 2 down for Gabe Cabrera, flew out to Ulick, singled and scored in the 3rd. First pitch misses inside. Cats in desperate need of a scoreless frame here. Skylar Blado gives up a 1-run home run, and they're going to have to wait one more inning. And that one is hit to right field, shallow, and Almaris is going to have to check up and just make sure that thing doesn't skip by him. A 2-out single for Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Couple hits so far off Blado, but his off-speed stuff has been playing well. Able to get some looking strikes and a ground ball down the first base line. Caden Evers comes to the plate. Evers with a walk and a strikeout. Only strikeout of the game, just 1 for the Legends so far. As the Cats putting a lot of pressure on their defense. First pitch fastball misses above the belt. That pitch just hasn't been there. Consistency behind the plate. The outside breaking ball hasn't been there. And the high fastball has not been there either. Blado's got to live low here. 1-0 count. He will. That's not there either. So the inside low fastball not there. And Blado's got to be thinking, where do you want this? Count is 2-0. 2 outs. Blado to Evers. He fouls that one back. 2-1. Open house still going down at KBMW. 1 more hour left. Pop on over, see what we've done to the building, the offices, and meet some of the new staff. And, of course, our cornerstones, Turner Blofis and Bill Dablow. They're in-house today. Dakota Avenue. As Blado hits him, just barely, you could hear it, right off the nameplate. So hit by pitch puts Evers on first, moves Cabrera to second. And Blado, who started this game with a 3-pitch out, a fly out to left field. He's ran into a solo homer, and he now has 2 runners on after a single and a hit batter. And that brings up Hunter Brodina. Grounded out his first time, singled his second time. Swings and misses, falls forward on the outside fastball as Blado puts that one right out of his reach. Two ducks on the pond here for Alexandria, looking to extend their lead. Blado changes location, goes outside, then he trails it in, and it's 0-2 as it's fouled. Cats with just 1 strikeout in the game so far. Trying to leave 2 runners stranded here. Blado high and outside, 2-1. And this may turn into a bullpen game for NDSCS with a whole nother contest on tap for right around 3:30. Blado goes to that excellent breaking ball. Just can't hit the corner. He's going to take a long look in. As that one had Brodina fooled, but it's going to go down as a ball. Count is 2-2. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. Big pitch coming. He brushes him back. Count is full. Runners will be in motion here on the pitch. See if NDSCS maybe tries to put a little bit of a spin throw on here and get the runners leaning. That'd be one way to get out of the inning. Full count. Blado comes set. Runners moving. Slide step home. That one hit to left field, hit hard. Heen all over it. So Blado gives up 1 run on the solo home run by Connor Davis in the leadoff spot, but he's able to strand 2 runners through 3.5. Alexandria Tech leading NDSCS 6-2. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back at the iconic John Randall Field in about 60 seconds. And a reminder, folks, 1 more hour. Till 3 o'clock, we have an open house going down. KBMW B92.7 Studios, 605 Dakota Avenue, right across from Wap Deli. Stop in, see what we're all about. I'm Robert Wanick on the I3G Sports Network.
American by Wyndham, Baymont by Wyndham, and Travelodge by Wyndham are the preferred hotels of NDSCS athletics. Coming to town for a game? Let me give you the address and phone numbers for all the hotels that got a big thumbs up from Willie Wildcat himself. American by Wyndham at 2029 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-8365. Baymont by Wyndham, 1800 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-5000. And Travelodge by Wyndham at 995 21st Avenue North, Wahpeton, 701-642-8731. Go Cats! Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. McGough Construction is a proud supporter of Wildcat basketball. We are grateful for the numerous construction projects that we are managing in the region, including NDSCS's Precision Ag and Diesel Complex. Building for the next generation, we are committed to the community. Go Wildcats from McGough Construction.
Welcome back to B92.7. Getting ready for the bottom of the 4th. Alexandria has jumped ahead on NDSCS in NJCAA baseball 6-2. Game 1 of this doubleheader. And the Cats just trying to get something going here. Against Steve Haber, he has not struck a batter out, but he's went 3 frames, allowed just 3 hits, able to work around 3 walks. Brad Radke style, just forcing some weak contact, a number of pop flies on the infield grass. And it starts with Dawson Crow, who's 1 for 1 with a single in this contest. Crow, big cut on the first pitch over the top of the baseball, 0-1. Dawson Crow, first pitch swinging back-to-back ABs. He has scored 1 of the 2 runs today. Second pitch, Crow rolls it over to short. Should be an easy play, and it is. Nice chest-high throw across the diamond there. Play made by the shortstop Cooper Dack. 1 up, 1 down. That brings up Trace King, who had one of those sky-high pop flies to the first baseman, Jaden Drill. First pitch to King, and he'll tomahawk swing at a fastball well above the zone for strike 1. Haber working quickly here. Just misses the knees. Gets a little bit of a bend back sigh from him. Count is 1-1 to King. That one nearly clips King. Way inside, 2-1. Haber with 3 walks already in this game. And King, again, underneath it. That's been the theme today. Flies it into left center field. And the left fielder will make the catch. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the 4th for NDSCS. They trail 6-2 against Alexandria. Carter Maggio coming up, trying to start a 2-out rally here, on B92.7. NDSCS split with the Legends during fall ball. But right now, all Alexandria, a pair of home runs from Dack and Davis, accounting for half of their 6 runs. Maggio swings at the first pitch, left side, diving attempt by the shortstop. Can't get it. First pitch single for Carter Maggio out of Castleton. That brings up Stanley Belaski. 1 for 1 with a single in the 9-hole. Tori Ulick waiting in the wings. He's 1 for 2. Drove in a run his last time up. Belaski hitting about 220 now on the season. He swings at the first pitch, just off the end of the bat into the netting, 0-1. And you got to think that third time through the order, NDSCS might be able to get after Haber. I'm not sure they'll leave him out there that much as he has not had premium stuff, but boy, they have not been able to square him up. Haber with a curveball that breaks across at the quads, and the count is now 0-2 as that one had Belaski all sorts of mixed up. And Haber, a little bit of rock with his front foot, and then he pumps the glove on his delivery, keeping these batters off balance. 2-strike count. Upstairs, changes his cadence up again. He doesn't pump the baseball in his delivery there, so it's just hard to time him up as he's got these little quirks and nuances that he works with. Count is 1-2, 2 down, runner on first. Stanley Belaski trying to put a charge into it. And Belaski takes that one low. It's going to get through the 5-hole. That'll be a pass ball. And for the second time, Dawson Crowe is able to get to second base. First time on a wild pitch. This one, that's going to go on the catcher. Trying to get a chase pitch low in the zone, and he just can't smother it. So Maggio to second, not Crowe, excuse me. After Maggio singles, he gets to second. Belaski at the plate. Belaski rolls it to second, ranging to his left and making the play. That'll end the inning. Play made by the second baseman, Connor Davis, and the Cats go quietly back to the dugout. 6-2 Alexandria through 4 innings here. We'll be back in about 60 seconds. Open house going down till 3 o'clock at KBMW. Stopover on Dakota Avenue. Check out the studio, the newly remodeled offices, and find out what we're all about. Our new sales rep, TJ Klein. Stop in and meet with Tej. He's one of my favorite dudes in the world. So stop over, say hi to TJ, and our general manager who keeps the show rolling, Erin Tombarge. She's also in-house today. We got refreshments and Minnesota Twins tickets as well, so go get some prizes and figure out what we're all about here. I3G Sports Network, I'm Robert Wanek, and a reminder, join me at 6:30 tonight, NDSCS Bremer Bank Theater, as we will be showing a preliminary screening of the JUCO product football documentary on the big screen at Harry and Ella Stern Cultural Center.
American by Wyndham, Baymont by Wyndham, and Travelodge by Wyndham are the preferred hotels of NDSCS Athletics. Coming to town for a game? Let me give you the address and phone numbers for all the hotels that got a big thumbs up from Willie Wildcat himself. American by Wyndham at 2029 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-8365. Baymont by Wyndham, 1800 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-5000. And Travelodge by Wyndham at 995 21st Avenue North, Wahpeton, 701-642-8731. Go Cats! Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. McGough Construction is a proud supporter of Wildcat basketball. We are grateful for the numerous construction projects that we are managing in the region, including NDSCS's Precision Ag and Diesel Complex. Building for the next generation, we are committed to the community. Go Wildcats from McGough Construction.
Fifth inning opens up with a little tapper. Check swing down the third baseline. Belaski with a nice charging play, but the stretch by Lave not quite in time. And it'll be a leadoff base runner here on the infield single. And that'll bring the single by Heyman will bring up Hosmer Ortiz Aponte coming to Alexandria all the way from Puerto Rico. And Aponte jumps on the first pitch. Hits it to center, coming in is Ulick and making the play. Thought about throwing behind the runner, but he's going to hang on to it. One down. So a bunch of hard contact here to center field. Torrey Ulick patrolling out there all over it. Cooper Dack responsible for a 2-run jack earlier in the game. He comes to the dish. Fly out to left field, and that home run to left field as well for Dack. Dack watches that one sail high, 1-0. So Skylar Blado back out for his second inning of work. 3 hits allowed in the first frame. A solo home run over the Green Monster to Connor Davis. He was able to buckle down and strand 2 runners. 6-2 Alexandria, 5th inning. That one is fouled over to the first base side. Lave giving chase again, and he's going to run out of room as it bounces in the Legends dugout. Good job by Lave getting over there and finding the fence. He would have had to dive over the netting and barrel into a whole crowd of Alexandria players as it bounces foul. Count is now 1-1, one down. Blado trying to work down in the zone and get a ground ball here. Runner goes, pitches over the batter's head. Throw is a good one, but it skips into center field. And that's going to allow the runner to advance to third. He gets in with a feet first slide, and you just got to have that one. It bounced in front of second base. It gets by Carter Maggio, the second baseman who was covering the bag, and it gets by King, the shortstop who was backing up the throw. I have no problem with that at all from Dawson Crowe. He had to reach to his left and catch that one over the batter's head. Still put an accurate throw on, but it skips into the outfield. Runner on third, one down. Blado back to the batter. And he'll sail one outside. So Blado falls behind 3-1 in the count. To Cooper Dack. Coming up next, Jack Majerus. Then we'll flip the card around to Davis. Foul ball back to the backstop, and the count is now full. The Cats trying to finish off these full counts here on the mound. Blado just 3 innings on the season coming into today, kind of throwing him into the fire regular season finale. And the full count he'll miss. Good set of eyes there by Dack as he leans over the plate and watches that one wide. So a one-out walk by Dack puts runners on the corners. For Jack Majerus, 0 for 2, a couple flyouts to Heen in left field. Majerus will face Blado. Runner goes. Crowe, he's going to throw it, and it's going to be caught in front of the base as they kind of put on a design play there. Second baseman Maggio darts in front of second base, catches it on the grass, but the runner, Keenan, he's all over it, and he stays at third base. So runners on second and third, one down. Blado slide step. Misses in on the hands, and he's got a 2-0 count. Just a reminder, folks, softball playoff game against Botno, 12 o'clock and 2 o'clock Saturday, May 3rd. Barbecue fundraiser, $8 for a hamburger meal, $7 for a hot dog meal. As Blado delivers the pitch and gets a swing and a miss. It includes a hamburger, hot dog, chips, drink, and a cookie, so you can't beat that price. And it is a fundraiser for NDSCS athletics, so stop on out this Saturday to the Gail Miller. Another swing and a miss as Blado just buries those four-seamers on the outer half, and Majerus can't reach them, and we're all knotted up at 2-2 in the count. Softball team coming off a World Series runner-up performance last year, ranked number 2 in the nation this year. Swing and a miss, and Blado ratchets up the second K of the day for NDSCS, and it comes at a big time with 2 on and now 2 out. Healthy diet of off-speed from Skylar Blado, just what the doctor ordered, and he picks up his first K. 2 down, top of the order, Davis, and he took Blado deep last time. Blado lifts a fastball out of the zone. 3 straight swings and misses from Majerus to end that AB. Blado goes right back to the bender. A little bit more side-to-side slider action on that one, and it clips the outer half. Count is 1-1. Blado has found his grip here in the back half of this inning, trying to slam the door shut. Good job changing speeds there by Blado as he goes right back to the fastball and jams it on the inner half. 1-2, 2 down. Blado at the top of the order here for Alexandria. Sitting on the curveball and hitting it just out of the reach of King. And we're going to get a throw home here. It's going to be close. The throw just late as the tag goes on the kind of lower half of the leg, but the head first slide gets Alexandria across. And Blado executed his pitch there as he got an off-speed pitch down in the zone. And Davis hits it to King. He dove for it. I couldn't tell if he had it or not. The ball disappeared, and it wound up in left field. So a couple more runs for Alexandria, and they've kind of opened this up 8-2 here in the 5th inning. Good piece of hitting by Davis. And another off-speed pitch low in the zone for a strike. So Davis with 3 RBIs now in the leadoff spot. We mentioned it in the pregame. 33 RBIs, the leadoff man leads the squad. 1-1 count now to Drill. Drill 2 for 3 on the day. And Davis gets over to second base on that throw home as well, so another runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss. That one dropped off the table outside. No chance for Drill. Blado with another 2-strike count here. Blado catches him looking on the inner half. He freezes him on the off speed. And Jaden Drill has a little conversation with the home plate ump, but that one was all over the plate. So Blado picks up a couple Ks. He gives up a seeing eye single just out of the reach of a diving Trace King at short. And Alexandria tacks on 2 more, 8-2 through 4.5 on B92.7. JUCO Product Football Documentary, folks, premieres tonight. A preliminary showing before the final product hits YouTube. 6:30, Bremer Bank Theater on the campus of NDSCS. To the best of my knowledge, it's free. Coach Isendorf was kind of the liaison, and he set this all up. So I'll be bringing the laptop over, popping it on the big screen. You are invited to Bremer Bank Theater tonight, 6:30. Relive a 9-2 MCAC championship season. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Bottom of the 5th, Wildcats trail Alexandria 8-2 in NJCAA baseball.
We know switching your bank can take time, but what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name, or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds on average? When you bank with Bell, you get local customer service you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees. Make the switch to Bell Bank today. It's worth it. Visit www.bell.bank/new to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Corner Drug, our dedicated team works together with your medical providers to bring you the very best in pharmacy care. With our MedSync service, we synchronize your prescriptions so you can pick them up all at once, saving you time. Plus, with Health Pack medication packaging, we organize your medications into easy-to-use packets, helping you take the right dose at the right time. As a locally owned independent pharmacy, we care about our community and support NDSCS men's and ladies basketball. Go Cats! Corner Drug Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Alexandria scores 2 on a single in the leadoff spot by Connor Davis. They lead 8-2, bottom of the 5th. NDSCS at the top of the order with Tori Ulick, 1 for 2 with an RBI single. And Ulick out front of the first pitch. Might have been a changeup. He swings out front 0-1. Ulick has had trouble pulling these pitches today. A handful of foul balls to the left side. He'll watch that one sail off the plate, 1-1. Ulick not going to chase pitches on the outer half. Inner half, sometimes he'll swing out of his shoes on those as the lefty leads this team in runs and batting average. 2-1, fastball upstairs. Favorable count for the 3-time Wahpeton Post-20 state champion, Tori Ulick, approaching 40 steals on the season. Ulick rolls that one to first base. Easy play, first out of the inning. That brings up Mason Almaris. 1 down in the 5th inning for the Cats. Almaris so far 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out back to the pitcher. Nice 12-6 curveball makes its way from the head to the knees, 0-1. Pitch catches Almaris window shopping at the knees. 0-2, so he's going to have to fight back here in the 2 spot for NDSCS. They trail by 6 in the 5th inning. 0-2. Slides its way away from the plate, outer half. 1-2. So far in this one, Haber yet to strike out a Wildcat, and it hasn't mattered as Haber brushes Almaris back. 2-2. Haber 4 1/3, 4 hits, 3 walks, no Ks, but the big number, 2 runs allowed. And Almaris grounds that one to third. And that's going to bounce off the third baseman and be an E5. A little bit of a better hop, and the shortstop might have been able to make that a 5-6-3. But instead, Almaris is going to be able to reach on an error. Just the second error of the ball game, 1 for each team. And that brings up Max Heen, a pair of walks so far, and one would come in handy too with the powerful combination of Skylar Fields and Ryan Lave coming up next. As Heen watches the off-speed bend its way into the zone, 0-1. It's been a pretty good job so far by Haber, staying on the outside corner to both the lefties, Ulick and Heen. And he goes to the breaking ball that doesn't make its way back, and as we've said in this game, that pitch just hasn't been there for either staff, that outside breaking ball. Home plate ump is seeing that thing curve its way around the plate and not over the zone. Runner goes. Throw is there. Long way away to see if he made the tag or not, but apparently he did, and that was a very athletic play there to get the out. Just kind of reaches back and swipes at Almaris, and that empties the bases. 2 down now. So Almaris caught stealing. A fantastic tag by the shortstop, Dak. Throwdown made by Evers. So 2 outs, bases empty. The Wildcats just can't get any flow, any rhythm here with the batting order. Haber delivers. Heen thought about it, but he'll watch that one bounce off the dirt. Count is now full. Full count coming to Max Heen. And there's that outside pitch, just millimeters off the dish. And Heen's going to walk for the 3rd straight time. So Max Heen watching that on-base percentage rise today. Skylar Fields comes up, an RBI sacrifice fly and a pop out to first. 30 RBIs on the season, leads this team. And he's hitting .305. First pitch swinging, hits it to right field, trailing towards the fence. And a nice ranging play by the right fielder, Ortiz. And he's going to catch it over his shoulder. So that'll do it. Almaris gets caught stealing. Fields ends the inning with a pretty hard hit ball to right, hauled in by the Legends. 8-2 as we head to the 6th. Alexandria in the driver's seat on B92.7 and KBMW News Live YouTube. Open house, folks. Just over 30 minutes left at KBMW. We had the Twin Town Ambassadors pop by. We've had some more visitors over there today, kind of checking out the operation, checking out the renovations, and meeting some of our staff, including our new sales associate, TJ Klein, former Husky and NDSCS basketball player. TJ Klein's been known to yam a couple slam dunks back in his day. I'm not sure if he can do it right now. We're getting a little bit older, but open house going on here till 3 o'clock at KBMW. Stop by on Dakota Avenue.
McGough Construction is a proud supporter of Wildcat basketball. We are grateful for the numerous construction projects that we are managing in the region, including NDSCS's Precision Ag and Diesel Complex. Building for the next generation, we are committed to the community. Go Wildcats from McGough Construction.
We know switching your bank can take time, but what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name, or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds on average? When you bank with Bell, you get local customer service you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees. Make the switch to Bell Bank today. It's worth it. Visit www.bell.bank/new to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
Cooper Klosterman gets the call in relief, so they'll go back-to-back Wahpeton pitchers here. Klosterman, his last time out, able to earn the win in middle relief, a 7-6 win at Williston State. He went 2/3, worked around a hit to hold the Tetons scoreless. And he'll try to hold them scoreless here as they have been tacking it on slowly but surely, 8-2 Alexandria. First pitch down and in from Klosterman. Alexandria coming into today with 24 wins. Another tough task for the Cats. As Klosterman's able to find the zone with a fastball, 1-1. Alexandria 2 in the second, 3 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. Cats trying to nail down their first scoreless frame since the first. Klosterman with some tight bite on the off-speed pitch. That looked like a fastball almost all the way to the plate, and it dove inside inner half, 1-2. And that one jumped on, laced up the middle center field. So a 2-strike single there. Alexandria can do no wrong at the dish. And they get the leadoff man on once again. Gabe Cabrera hits that one. Left it a little bit up in the zone. He jumped all over it. Caden Evers comes up. Today he is 1 for 3 with a walk and a single. First pitch blocked by Crow. Runner's going to go. Pretty good throw. Looked like he overslid the bag, but his rear end is sitting right on top of second base, so he's safe. Kind of an unorthodox slide. Thought about doing a swim move as Crow put a dart on the money once again. And Crow has been the recipient of some tough luck on these throwdowns. That pitch in the dirt. Not really easy for him to get his pop time on that, but he did deliver a nice throw. Just not in time. Stolen base by Cabrera. That one off the handle, hit to the left side. King's got a beat on it. He'll catch it in shallow left. So a fly out to the shortstop, 1 down. Nowhere for Cabrera to go, so he's on second base. And Hunter Brodina from Devil's Lake. Little familiarity here with Mr. Klosterman on the mound, as they have crossed paths in Legion Ball. Brodina comes up, 1 for 3, fly out to left, ground out to second, and a single. Little jump spin from Klosterman. He checks the runner at second base. Gets back easily. 11 hits on the day for the Legends, just 4 for the Cats. Klosterman working out of the stretch, 6'4" righty. Glove rest belt high. He'll deliver, and that one just a bit high. Looked like Brodina was licking his chops there. He got his load in early, but he's able to hold the hands back, and the count is 1-0. Big hole at second base. And he's going to inside out that one to shallow left in no man's land, and it's going to drop fair right on the chalk. When it's going good, it's going good. And Alexandria getting all the breaks here today. A single inside out flip shot there off the bat of Brodina to left field. One down, Isaac Heyman step into the plate. Heyman so far 1 for 2 with a sacrifice fly and a single. Heyman batting out of the 6-hole. And we may have a pinch hitter here, folks. Brendan Bozen will be the pinch hitter. He'll bat from the right side and wear number 1, and he takes strike 1. Fastball in the inner half. Klosterman coming off a back injury that had him up here in the press box for the last couple games. Back on the field in those NDSCS pinstripes, trying to get out of the 6th inning. The 0-1 is hit hard left side, foul, as it bounces through the coach's box. So Klosterman up big here, 0-2. 1 down. Runners on first and second. Again, folks, it's the top of the 6th. If you're tuning in, Alexandria 8, NDSCS 2. 0-2 pitch from Klosterman. Buzzes the helmet. We're going to get a throw behind the runner at first. Nothing going on over there. Dangerous throw down from Crow. 1-2 count. So the pinch hitter, Bozen, trying to make the most of his opportunity in game one. Klosterman tries to get him to chase at the high heat, and he will not. Count is now even. Wildcats, serious trouble putting batters away today. Both teams not racking up the Ks, so if that's your thing, hasn't been very many of them today. Klosterman gets a shot off the end of the bat. Maggio's got to hurry, makes the play at second, throws it past the first baseman, so an E4 is going to score the 9th run of the ball game, and Klosterman picks it up, kind of unaware of what's going on, and the runner's going to get to second base. So Maggio holding the runner on second, leaving basically a football field worth of space over at the Keystone, and that one didn't even make its way out of the infield. 9-2 Alexandria. That brings up Hosmer Ortiz-Aponte. And the man with 3 names will try to drive in 2 more. Runners on second and third. A dozen hits now for Alexandria. Klosterman buries a sweeper outside, 1-0. Just over 90 minutes here so far in this game. Top of the 6th inning, 9-2 Alexandria. Klosterman hits the belt with a fastball. Ortiz-Aponte not quite sure about it. 1-1 down. First base is open, runners on second and third. Klosterman kind of jams him there. He'll flare it out to center. Coming in is Ulick and making the catch on the run. And a good job there. He'll kind of jog it towards the infield, give it to his shortstop. That keeps the runners on second and third. Thought maybe Ulick would have to dive for that one, but an excellent read on the flyout from Ortiz-Aponte. So 2 down here. It's Cooper Dack, the shortstop, who has been dynamite from the 8th spot. A home run, a walk. He scored twice, and a hot shot to left field where he flew out. Dack takes one about ankle high, 1-0. One more game on tap today, folks. Doubleheader, regular season finale, and then we'll have about a week and a half off before regions. That one flared out to right field. Almaris to his left. He'll catch it. So Klosterman holds Alexandria to 1 run, and they tack on. It's 9-2 after 5.5. NDSCS looking to make another comeback. That's kind of been their thing this year, so we'll see if they can get a spark somewhere in this lineup. It's been a quiet day so far for both pitching staffs. 3 strikeouts for the Wildcats pitching staff, and Haber on the mound, still looking for his first punch out. So he's pitching to contact, and that's been a recipe for success today. 9-2 through 5.5. We'll be back in 60 seconds on B92.7. I'm Robert Wanick. You're listening to NDSCS Baseball.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track since 1987. Red River and Valley Western handles shipping, freight car repair, and storage options as well. They take pride in assisting the development of local communities on a multitude of different levels. And they are also hiring. Call 701-642-8257 to apply. That's 701-642-8257. Or go to rrvw.net to learn more. Good luck to the Wildcats in tonight's game.
B92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton. All the hits from 2KM today.
American by Wyndham, Baymont by Wyndham, and Travelodge by Wyndham are the preferred hotels of NDSCS Athletics. Coming to town for a game? Let me give you the address and phone numbers for all the hotels that got a big thumbs up from Willie Wildcat himself. American by Wyndham at 2029 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-8365. Baymont by Wyndham, 1800 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-5000. And Travelodge by Wyndham at 995 21st Avenue North, Wahpeton, 701-642-8731. Go Cats! Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers.
Bottom six, Ryan Lave trying to snap this cold start for NDSCS today. They trail 9-2 against Alexandria. 0-1 is popped over towards first base, trailing back to the catcher. Tough play, and he'll make it in the on-deck circle. So 2 pitches, 1 down, and Haber has not had anything special today, so to speak. No strikeouts, but he has kept NDSCS off balance and just gotten the job done. 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 4 walks, no Ks, just 1 earned from Haber. Crow swinging on the first pitch, another pop fly, and they have been underneath a majority of these pitches today as Haber continues to induce weak contact. I said it before, sometimes he'll incorporate a toe tap into his delivery, sometimes he'll pump the glove. Last pitch he did, this pitch he kind of just separates hand and glove and fires, and it's really hard to figure out what his cadence is going to be as that one skips outside. Count is 1-1. Crow has a single today, and he's scored 1 run. Crow hits that one to the left side. It's fair as he paints the line. That one's going to roll towards the corner. Crow rounding first hard. Here he comes into second, and he's got a stand-up double, a 2-bagger. Roll Tide for the Alabama product, and the Cats have a little bit of life here in the bottom of the 6th inning with a Dawson Crow double, a hot shot down the left field line. That brings up Trace King. And it just seems like Dawson Crow knows when to go. When they need him, he gets a hit. Like I said, average is sub 200, but in big spots, who are you going to call? Dawson Crow. So Trace King with a runner in scoring position. First pitch bites the dust, 1-0. So far today for Trace King, 0 for 2. He has put the ball in play twice. Haber comes set. Takes a deep breath and fires a fastball up and out of the zone. And the count is 2-0. Third time through the order, you know what they say. Sometimes that's when the wheels start to come off. NDSCS hoping that's the case here. 2-0 count to King. That one rolled towards third, and it's going to be fumbled around, thrown over to first, not in time. So Dawson Crow with a perfect secondary lead. He got off just enough to make the third baseman think about him. He looked over, couldn't get the transfer out of the glove. E5, runners on first and second. And Crow, he had plenty of time to dive back, but good activity over there by Crow leads to the error on the third baseman. Slider slides itself out of the zone, and another 1-0 count here to start it off for the Wildcats. Carter Maggio, he singled and got stranded at second his last appearance. To Maggio. Once again, that sweeper action carries into the lefty batter's box, and a hitter's count for Carter Maggio. We have seen several NDSCS comebacks today as late as the 6th or 7th inning. 9-2, bottom 6, Alexandria. That pitch to Maggio real close to the inside corner, but the catcher can't hang on to it. So the favor is going to go to Maggio, 3-0. Not sure what happened there. That one bounced off the glove of Caden Evers. Maybe it was a mix-up on the pitch call, but nonetheless, it's a 3-0 count to Maggio. That one off the plate. 4-pitch walk, bases juiced for the Cats. We've seen this story before. 9 top, a great place to be if you're NDSCS. Stanley Belaski, who already has a hit on his line today. We'll get a quick mound visit with Haber. And I don't know if they want him to see the top of the order again today. Haber so far, 103 pitches, just 57 of them in the zone, effectively wild, no strikeouts, I can't really tell you what's been the secret sauce to his success, but he's in line for the win. It's 9-2, bottom 6. Haber has 3 men on with nobody down when we come back. Wildcats looking to stake one of those signature comebacks. And we'll stay right here because they're going to let Haber work it out. A single, an E5, and a 4-pitch walk has the bases loaded for the 9-man Stanley Belaski. Haber into the windup. He goes right to that 12-6, and it comes right across the heart of the plate, 0-1. That's a pitch you want to be a little bit higher if you're going to take a swing at it. That one was knee high, so Belaski will watch it go. That one cuts outside, 1-1. And man, Haber is just ready to work. Gets back on the mound, stretches his arms above his head, comes set, ready to rock in the windup. Into his motion, fires. And that one pulled the broom on him and just swept it away from the barrels. Belaski takes a cut. Just couldn't wait back far enough on it. Count is 1-2 to Stanley Belaski. That one misses inside. Runner's going to try to get home. It'll be close. Feet first slide. Safe. Dawson Crow. Like I said, big man on campus in the big moments. Dawson Crow scores. Cuts the lead to 9-3. And there is one down in the inning, folks. I got a blind spot here with these big poles at John Randall Field. One down, 9-3 on the wild pitch by Haber. Bases juiced after Crow comes in to score. Belaski still at the plate. And Belaski watches a pitch that gets a ton of the outer half. Four-seamer gets him looking, and 2 down. So Torrey Ulick in the leadoff spot. Another quiet day by his standards, as we've seen his average dip below 400. He does have an RBI single. First pitch is hit to left center field. Looks like it's hanging up in the air, and the left fielder is able to get on it. So Ulick sees the pitch that he likes, but he just gets underneath it, and that's been the storyline today for Haber. Lots of fly ball outs, and the Cats scored just 1 in the bottom of the 6th. Heading to the top half of the 7th, 9-3 Alexandria on B92.7 FM. 15 more minutes for the open house at KBMW. Stop on in. We might even have some Twins tickets left for you. I'm Robert Wannock on the I3G Sports Network. NJCAA Baseball from John Randall Field in Chihinkapa Park.
American by Wyndham, Baymont by Wyndham, and Travelodge by Wyndham are the preferred hotels of NDSCS athletics. Coming to town for a game? Let me give you the address and phone numbers for all the hotels that got a big thumbs up from Willie Wildcat himself. American by Wyndham at 2029 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-8365. Baymont by Wyndham, 1800 210 Drive, Wahpeton, 701-642-5000. And Travelodge by Wyndham at 995 21st Avenue North, Wahpeton, 701-642-8731. Go Cats! Cargill Wahpeton is hiring for operations technicians. $28 an hour starting pay with $3,000 sign-on bonus. No experience needed. We will train. Great benefits and immediate PTO. Apply online at www.cargill.com/careers. McGough Construction is a proud supporter of Wildcat basketball. We are grateful for the numerous construction projects that we are managing in the region, including NDSCS's Precision Ag and Diesel Complex. Building for the next generation, we are committed to the community. Go Wildcats from McGough Construction.
We know switching your bank can take time, but what if we told you that at Bell Bank, we have a team that knows you by name, or real people that answer the phone within 22 seconds on average? When you bank with Bell, you get local customer service you can trust that will never hit you with sneaky fees. Make the switch to Bell Bank today. It's worth it. Visit www.bell.bank/new to learn more. Bell Bank, member FDIC.
At Corner Drug, our dedicated team works together with your medical providers to bring you the very best in pharmacy care. With our MedSync service, we synchronize your prescriptions so you can pick them up all at once, saving you time. Plus, with Health Pack medication packaging, we organize your medications into easy-to-use packets, helping you take the right dose at the right time. As a locally owned independent pharmacy, we care about our community and support NDSCS men's and ladies basketball. Go Cats! Corner Drug Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Into the top of the 7th, NDSCS has been unable to hold Alexandria scoreless since the first inning as they've just been building on this lead. A couple home runs today by Dak and Davis as they'll look to Tate DeCook, and he'll give up a single. So an opposite field single to lead it off for Alexandria. 9-3 Wildcats, and we just got some absolutely wild news here. Apparently Dawson beat Botno in Mondack softball 57-0, so Dawson not content with calling the Dogs off in that one. I've just never heard anything like that before, so thought I'd share that with you guys. And Botno will be coming to NDSCS this Saturday for the playoffs as the number 2 ranked Wildcats, number 2 in the nation for NJCAA D3, will open the playoffs with a doubleheader against Botno on Saturday at the Gail Miller. Got to okay it with the fiance because I didn't have it on the schedule, but I do plan on calling those games on the radio as the Wildcats softball team starts their playoff run after 2 seasons ago winning the national championship and one of the greatest comebacks in college softball history at any level, and runner-up last year. So runner on first base here for Alexandria to start the 7th as the lefty DeCook gets a swinging strikeout, climbs the ladder. So DeCook shakes off a first pitch single to start the inning, bounces back with a punch-out. And that was the man who hit the home run over the Green Monster, Davis, and that'll bring up Drill with 1 down, 1 on. Runner's going to go. Skips in the dirt. Good job by Crow scooping it, but once again, the pitching staff not doing him any favors as far as throwing runners out. I have yet to see Dawson Crow get a high fastball outer corner of the plate for him to pop and throw, pitch out style. Everything's either been in on the batter, he's had to work around him, or he's had to dig it out of the dirt. Runner on second base, 1 down. And Drill watches that one wind off the plate. Crow's going to want to discuss it with DeCook. 13 hits for Alexandria in this one. 2 NDSCS errors. Thank you to everybody who stopped by the open house today at KBMW. Visited with our general manager, Aaron Tombarge, our new sales associate, TJ Klein, and our fan favorites, Turner Bloffus and Bill Dablow. As that one misses down low. So DeCook falls behind in the count 3-0 to the lefty Drill. Hard hit single just out of the reach of Lave at first base his last time up for an RBI. That one misses downstairs. Ball 4. So we don't get a motion from the ump. And I think DeCook thought that was maybe 3 balls. Batter thought it was 3 balls. Scoreboard had 3 balls up there already. We'll get confirmation that it is indeed a walk. So we'll get a pinch hitter. It's Ambrose. Lefty steps in. Looked like DeCook was trying to get some break on that one. Straight over the top delivery. It stayed up there the whole time. 1-0. As Ambrose kicks some dust up with his cleats. Steps in. Slightly open stance for the lefty. Little bat wag. Back elbow up in the air. He'll take that one at the knees. Count is 1-1. And I never liked it, hitters having the back elbow up because you got to drop it into your slot anyways. So just kind of complicates the motion, but every hitter's different and everybody's got different timing when it comes to their upper half and lower half, and he's going to swing at a pitch up and in. Completely handcuffs him for a strike. Count is 1-2. And DeCook, a nice mix of locations here. High, middle, high, in. Center to the plate at the knees. We'll see if he can get a strikeout. DeCook sweeps that one with about 18 inches of break, and he can't get a swing. Count is now 2-2, one down. Cats will be down to their final 3 outs after this inning, trailing 9-3 as it stands in the top of the 7th. That one fouled into the netting, 2-2. It's not very often that you see a pitcher pick up a win with 0 strikeouts, but that may be the case today with Haber. Haber got 1 strikeout, so 1 K on the day for Steve Haber. He goes 6 innings. He's in line for the victory. That one's down low, and kind of reminds me of Kyle Gibson early in his career. You might get 2 or 3 Ks out of him. He'll go 7, pick up the win. He's kind of picked up the strikeout stuff, and that might be a product of baseball moving towards the long ball. You get a lot more free swingers in the MLB, but kind of a Brad Radke, Kyle Gibson style. Brad Radke, a 20 win season for the Twins. There's your Twins trivia for the day. 2-strike count here from DeCook. Runner goes outside, and it's ball 4. So the bases are loaded with 1 out, infield fly in effect. Alexandria with a chance to tack on here, already up by 6. Jaden Evers comes to the plate. So far today for Caden Evers, 0 for 2, a strikeout and a walk. Lefty on righty, DeCook trying to work out of a bases loaded jam as that one dips in and off the plate. Twins lost by 1 to Cleveland last night, snapping a 4-game win streak. They're back on KBMW today at 5:10. Pregame right around 4:30. Reminder, folks, we have all 162 Twins games on KBMW this season. As DeCook misses, it's 1-0. High leg kick, high pitch, 2-0. He's not getting a whole lot of bend on his follow-through as his arm slot is basically a straight catapult over the top, about as traditional as it gets. He can't get a downward angle on that fastball. The 2-0 does hit the belt. Might have been a bit high, but he'll get the call there. Count is 3-1, 3-1 here. Trying not to lose the batter with the bases loaded. The 3-1 is hit to third baseman Belaski. He'll try to step on the bag, but heads up play by the runner to get back. 2 down, bases still loaded for Alexandria. And DeCook with an opportunity here to turn in the first scoreless inning since the first for NDSCS. He's going to have to work around a bases loaded situation. He'll face Hunter Brodina. Brodina's gotten on base a couple times today. And that one's upstairs, 1-0. These teams split in fall ball, and, you know, the eye test pretty evenly matched. A lot of balls have bounced Alexandria's way today, so I'd say the back half of this twin bill could be anybody's ball game as DeCook runs a fastball inside off the plate, 2-0. NDSCS surely looking to get more length out of their starter in Game 2 as Geyser was chased early in this one. Geyser went 3 innings, gave up 4 earned. Blado went 2 innings, gave up 3 earned as DeCook finds the zone. And Cooper Klosterman, a scoreless inning, 3 hits. I guess he gave up 1 run, but it went on Blado's line. And DeCook trying to work around 2 walks and a hit here in the 7th. That one inside out, flipped foul over by the terrace seating. Old Glory blowing right to left here. Wind blowing a little bit out. Pretty nice day. We got some good temps coming this weekend. Stay tuned to Mick Care's weather forecast on B92.7. DeCook, bell-tie leg kick, fires upstairs. Gets a little head shake from the batter. Deuces wild on the scoreboard. 2-2 count. DeCook already with 1 K in the inning. trying to strand Alexandria. 2-2 on the way from DeCook. Gets him looking. It's actually a payoff pitch, and it had the runner going to first base. Thought for sure he had a free pass. DeCook says not today, and that is the first scoreless inning for Alexandria since the first. NDSCS will have to go base by base if they hope to come back in this one. We're headed to the bottom of the seventh. 9-3 Alexandria on B92.7. Reminder, folks, we're showing the JUCO product football documentary tonight, 6:30, NDSCS Bremer Bank Theater. Community is welcome. There will be a handful of sophomores from the MCAC Championship season there tonight. Some newcomers from the 2025 team. Of course, some of the stars of the film, Sammy Miller, he's in Texas, and Travion Carruthers, the ultimate playmaker, is back in Racine, Wisconsin, so they'll have to wait till it drops on YouTube. But excited to show a preliminary version tonight at 6:30. Doors open at 6. Bremer Bank Theater on the campus of NDSCS. We'll be back with the bottom of the seventh. Last stand for the Cats, trailing 9-3 against Alex Community and Tech.
Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton would like to wish all of the student athletes the best of luck in tonight's games. If you or someone you know is looking for a new career, Comdell Innovation is here. Comdell is looking to hire machinists and tool fabrication technicians. Head to comdellinnovation.com and click Job Opportunities to apply. That's Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, wishing the best of luck to students and coaches in tonight's game.
Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track since 1987. Red River and Valley Western handles shipping, freight car repair, and storage options as well. They take pride in assisting the development of local communities on a multitude of different levels. And they are also hiring. Call 701-642-8257 to apply. That's 701-642-8257. Or go to rrvw.net to learn more. Good luck to the Wildcats in tonight's game.
Mason Almaris opens up the bottom of the seventh with a flyout to shallow right center field. Looked like it might have been a Texas leaguer, but the second baseman, the right fielder, and the center fielder converge, and a nice basket catch on the move out there in right center by the center fielder, Isaac Heyman. So one down, 9-3 Alexandria. Cats down to their final 2 outs. That brings up Max Heen, who has lived on base today. Not a lot going for NDSCS, but Heen 0 for 0 with 3 walks. As Heen kind of tries to duck and crouch that one, but it does find the belt, and he's down 0-2. Max Heen just trying to stay alive here. The Wildcats have a big mountain to climb here in the bottom of the seventh as Heen gets underneath it. And the Cats have been unable to get on top of the baseball today. He'll fly out to left field, 2 down. Legends trying to put the finishing touches on this. Shout out to Mac McDougall. He will be helping with sound and lights tonight at NDSCS. So I'll be meeting Mac at the Bremer Bank Theater right around 5:30. Doors open for you folks at 6. We'll show this documentary at 6:30. And we got a couple more interviews to slide into the documentary before we put it on YouTube, but Coach Isendorf wanted to get this showing in for the team before he goes on vacation, so a little impromptu fun on a Wednesday night. It's church night for you high school athletes, so stop on over and check out some of the Wildcats' biggest wins of the season, including a 19-point comeback in the MCAC Championship. As that one finds the dirt, and the count is now 3-0 to the cleanup man, Skylar Fields. Alexandria, 14 hits in this opener today for a 9-3 lead. 2-out base runner, Skylar Fields, and right now the Cats just trying to get some momentum to carry into Game 2. You always want to hit the playoffs on a win. It'll be about a week and a half break, and first thing tomorrow we'll be getting a hold of the region and letting them know that we would love to stream the games. I'm not sure how video coverage goes, but we will definitely be carrying them on the radio for you folks, as that one is a nicely located fastball in the outer half to Ryan Lave. And those are in St. Cloud, so just a hop, skip, and a jump from my stomping grounds of Fergus Falls. And Lave tries to sit back on the off speed. It goes off the end cap, and the timing hasn't been there for NDSCS today. Got to credit the Legends pitching staff. Legends rolled out Haber, who went 6 frames, gave up 1 earned, struck out 1. It's Davis now in the 7th. 2 outs, runner on after the walk to Fields, and that one misses outside the lave. Pitch on the way to Ryan Lave. Fields goes, Lave hits it to center field. It's going to drop. Fields will be able to get to third base easily. So runners on the corners, 2 down. Cats trail by 6. But again, a little bit of moxie, a little bit of resiliency out of the Wildcats. First 2 batters go down in order. Next 2 batters find their way on the base paths. That brings up Dawson Crow. Dawson Crow continuing his late season surge. 2 for 3 with a pair of runs today for Crow. And he's been a brick wall behind the plate as well. As Crow watches the first pitch bounce outside, 1-0. Again, Twins baseball on KBMW today at 5:10. And how about Byron Buxton? He's healthy. He's scored 25 runs. He has 6 bombs. And he's stealing bases. He has 6 steals. That one's on the outside corner. And yeah, you always got to hold your breath when Byron Buxton's going full speed. He's either running into the wall or usually hurting something going into second. But so far, so good for the $100 million man. Carlos Correa kind of turning it up lately as well. 3 doubles in his last 3 games. And Dawson Crow, lucky that one was a ball. Didn't miss by much on the outside corner. 2-1 to Crow, 2 on, 2 down, bottom 7. Crow swings at a pitch about 3 feet off the plate as he did not see the spin on that breaker. A hard breaking ball. Crow was thinking middle, and it was not middle. Count is 2-2, 2 down, bottom 7. And Crow fouls that one over the press box. Heb and Gene Dietrich press box. Be packing stuff up in a hurry here, getting back to the studio today. One more quality control check of the JUCO product documentary. And 6:30 showing tonight at NDSCS. Pop on over as that one sails over Crow's head. Not sure why, but the runner's going to go home. He's safe. That could have been the end of the game there. NDSCS needs 6. They gamble, and they get 1 on the wild pitch. So it's 9-4, runner on second base, 2 down in the bottom of the 7th. Gotta love the fight out of NDSCS. Once again, folks, a absolute gauntlet, a murderer's row of scholarship NJCAA D2 schools in conference play. The Cats have held their own with a dozen wins. When they get to the region playoffs, they'll drop down to D3 level, have a much better puncher's chance in the region tournament. And Crow rolls that one to third base. Play is made, throw is off the target, and the tag is missed, I believe. They're going to appeal. They're going to appeal to the home plate ump, and he's going to say, I didn't see it. They're going to discuss it. The ump in the field did not see a tag. The home plate ump clearly did not see it, so I think this is going to stand. And he's safe. So the home plate umpire probably thinking this one is all but done at 9-4, but Dawson Crow beats it out. So a throwing error by the third baseman extends the 7th. It's 9-4, runners on the corners. Trace King will get a crack at it. Cats don't hit a lot of home runs, but if you can scrape a couple across here, you're in 3-run homer territory. Long way to go before we get there as the first pitch misses upstairs. King at the plate, 0 for 3 today. A good spot to get right. As King takes a fastball outer half. 1-1. And you expect the Wildcats to see some pitches here, because the best thing that can happen is a little walk parade here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 down. King swinging a miss. Cats down to their final strike, 1-2. Davis looking to put the stamps on this one. And that one's going to be a fair ball. He thought it hit him, but by the sound of that, that hit the bottom of the bat. That's what they're going to say. King's going to try to sell it, even shaking his hand a little bit. Might have got a part of his hand, and I got to say, if it did get a part of his hand, it is a hit batter because he didn't go around. But, again, the home plate ump ready to just home plate ump's ready to end this game without even having a discussion with the field ump. And that's how we'll end this game. So, like they say in basketball, hand is ball. And that's going to be a tough luck ground out for Trace King off the knob of the bat. And the Cats lose 9-4. They'll have a chance to redeem themselves in the nightcap. 9-4 on B92.7, a win for Alexandria. These teams split in the fall. NDSCS hoping for a repeat as they'll get warmed up for Game 2. And that does it for me today at John Randall Field. NDSCS falls to 12-25 on the season and win number 25 for Alexandria. Join me tonight at NDSCS for the 6:30 premiere of JUCO Product, a hour and 20-minute football documentary I produced this year on the NDSCS football team who went on to win the MCAC championship. I'm Robert Wannick signing off from the iconic John Randall Field. Thanks for joining us today on B92.7 and KBMW News Live YouTube. This has been a presentation of the I3G Sports Network. You're listening to NDSCS Baseball.
B92.7 is KBMW Breckenridge Wahpeton. All the hits from 2KM today.